hit over 400 at you. They were the only two. And they were both slackers. And the reason they both hit over 400 is because they would hit a ground ball and nobody would play the ball on the run, and they were safe all the time. So they ran, they hit a lot of bombs, doubles, all that kind of stuff. They were slappers, but later in their career, the doubles started coming. Kelly Rowan hit a home run, all that kind of good stuff. But once that happened, the infield had to back up because now they could hit the ball really hard. So defensively, you have to understand how fast players can be, especially as you get older. And if you don't play the ball on the run, you get yourself in a lot of trouble really, really fast. All right? Good. What else? Lots of stuff.
When you field, go through it.
Yeah, field through the ball. Don't come up and stop, right? Field through the ball. Just keep moving through it, right? Just like in the outfield, right? Same thing. We want you to keep your feet moving. We don't want you to stop dead. So we don't want you to stop under the ball and catch it. We want you to get behind the ball, right? Mind. Keep your feet moving. Last two steps are in. Everything's always in always in motion. Everything in motion. All right? What else? Lots of good stuff. Still a long way to go.
How to set up before the pitch is thrown.
Say that again?
How to set up like in the infield.
Yeah, prep step. Yep, get yourself ready to field the ground ball, making sure that we're ready to be prepared. So when the pitch is thrown, we have what we can look for, right? What we're looking for in the swing, all that kind of good stuff, but also how to keep your prep step going, keep yourself in motion. Very good. The hitting, all right, hitting inside and outside, hitting the ball where it's pitched, right? Hitting it to right field, left field, depending on where the pitcher throws the ball. Really working on that drill, being able to hit to all fields. That will help you as a hitter, help you raise the batting average, help you knock some runs in, all that kind of good stuff. Okay? What else? All good stuff. Keep going. All right, so base running. So we're gonna know where the ball is at all times, right? We're not gonna watch it all the time, but we're gonna know where it is all the time. So we're gonna hit the ball. We're gonna peek, right? Why do we peek when we come a couple steps out of the batter's box? What are we looking for?
To see going through the infield.
Right. Well, if the ball's in the infield or out of the infield, right? Because that's going to determine what we do. If the ball's in the infield, what we do? Run through the base, right? What part of the base do we hit? Front. Middle, right? Okay. When we run past the bag, after the first step past the bag, what do? Look to the right to see if the ball's overthrown, right? And then we break down our running, right? Because we don't want to keep running into the outfield. Why not? In case what? In case the ball gets thrown away, right? If we run into the outfield, now we got to go all the way from the green to second base. Or if we break it down right here, we have a shorter path from first to second, right? Okay, very good. So if the ball's out of the infield, what do? We take a round. Now listen, this is the base running mistake that I see all the time in summer ball. Coach Randall can probably vouch for that. We see kids do this all the time. They won't take that round. Okay, they get out there and they run right down the baseline, and at the last second they're like, oh, I got to take a turn. They take a left-hand turn. Okay, if you hit the ball hard enough and goes through the infield, you know it. Belly out, take that round. What part of the base do we hit? Inside corner with what foot?
It doesn't matter.
Either
Both foot, but which one could help? The left. The left, and as you hit with your left, you're going to what?
Punch.
Throw a right hook, right?
Where you at?
Yep.
What are you going to do with your right hand?
Oh. Knock Mr. Brooks.
There's your one free shot at Coach Brooks.
There you go. All right, throw that right hook. All right, some of the parents might know this, but I got that base running technique when I was in Florida. A guy named Lou Brock taught me how to do that. Right? You know Lou Brock? That's who told me that technique. Hit it with your left foot, throw a right hook. I'm like, okay, I'm doing whatever you say. Seeing that you're the all-time base stealer in history in Major League Baseball at that point. All right, so yeah, so if you have to hit it with your right foot, that is absolutely okay as well. Okay. One of the things you don't want to do when you're running the first base like that is you don't want to break stride. Okay, when you're running from home to first, you have to understand we don't want you to take these short, choppy steps around first base. We want you full throttle as you pass that bag, right? And so you got to make sure we try to hit that full stride. So if we do decide to go to second in a full running mode, we get there easily. Okay, so don't slow down. Come around that bag hard. And what is a single?
a double until they stop.
Very good. All right. It is a double till they stop. So don't just settle for one base. Look for two. And if they don't stop you a second, look for 3. And if they don't stop you a third, take them off. Okay? Very good. A single is a double till they stop you. Very good. All right, what else? There'll be some other stuff. Come on, somebody else hasn't said something. Give me some stuff. What about the catchers? Yeah, catchers. What do you got for me? What's the importance of it? What's the good stuff? Huh? Where you at? Raise your hand, catchers. What, they all leave?
You don't have any?
That's I see T right there.
What do you got for me?
Like marry your hands when you're catching.
Okay, when with a runner on base, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you can't have it behind you with a runner on base. Okay, that's going to take too long to exchange, right? So one of the things that when I was watching you throw over here, Coach Randall was talking about is how great your release is, how quick it is. Okay, so one of the things is about you don't have to have a cannon for an arm as a catcher. It really helps. Okay, but if you have a good release time, meaning from the time you catch it to get it out of your hand to second base, that helps too. All right, the best catcher, one of the best catchers, Kenny's my best catcher, while she's standing here, she's the best catcher I ever had. All right, but one of the best pop-to-pop times I ever had, okay, was Amanda Davey. Amanda Davey threw the ball like a 168 down to second base. I mean, it was laser. I think she gave up like 5 or 6 stolen bases that year.
It was,
yeah, nobody would run off her. So she she did not have the best arm. I mean, I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of people on this field that control the ball farther than her. But she got it out of her glove and boom, it was amazing how fast it was. You just snapped it down to second base on one hop or a line shot and boom, she got everything. Okay, so the exchange is very important. The hands are good. What else, catchers?
That was one of those quick enough.
How many spots do you frame? It's the shape of what? Very good.
Now you
8
always
spots to
have
frame.
the shape of
8
what?
spots to frame, and it's the
Stop
shape of
sign.
a
Thank you.
Very good. Yep, your primary and your secondary stances, okay? With nobody on, with somebody on, all right, all that kind of good stuff, and making sure that you're ready to go depending on the situation, okay? What about the setups on a throw home, catchers? What are we? You're going to have to learn this as we come because we changed everything at the college level. You cannot get the baseline at any time for the most part in the college game anymore. So
That's
where are we
after
setting
40.
up? What's the process of setting up now for a plate? On a plate of plate.
You're not
Hey,
there
what do you got
yet.
for me?
3 years.
So you're close.
Yeah, you got to be out here now, right? You got to be out here a little bit farther. We can't set up right here. As soon as we set up here, we are on the baseline. That is illegal. Okay, so you might as well start practicing now. So we got to make sure that we're inside the baseline and we give the plate. We give this outside line right here, right down the line. We give that whole area there so we're not blocking the plate at all, right? Very good. When the throw comes in, we have to be very, very cognizant, meaning we have to understand that we can't get into the baseline before we have the ball at all. Or they're going to call that runner safe right from the start. Okay? Good. What else? What else we got? How about some fly balls outfield? We got some fly ball techniques out there? Huh? Why not? You're the outfielder. What do we learn about our drop steps going after a ball? Catch on your throwing side, a routine fly ball, right? Routine fly ball, 2 steps behind. You catch on your throwing side, so it's all one motion to throw the ball, right? How are you going to angle yourself as you catch one of those balls? Depending on what? Where the runner is, right? So if a runner's a second base, and you're still playing center field, you don't want to catch the ball coming toward home plate. You want to get yourself angled behind the ball a little bit so your last 2 steps are toward third base, right? So you get that good momentum to throw toward third. Very good. Okay, what else? What did we learn about the drop step today about going after a fly ball that sit on the opposite side of your shoulder? Yeah, not the loose steps, okay? So here comes a ball, all right? Ball's hit, I'm like, oh, ball's hit way over my head. I start running, and I'm like, uh-oh. Now it's over on this side because the wind just blew it over here. What a lot of outfielders want to do is they want to take this drop step and do this, which slows them down and then goes over their head anyway.
You can do a hip
Okay,
turn
so
too.
we're like, whoa, well, she made a
You
good
do it
attempt at
either
it.
way. You
She
just
might have
gotta
made
be
a
quick
good
if you do
attempt
the
at
hip
it,
turn.
but it was the wrong attempt. Okay, so I'm going after the ball. All right, the ball's hit over this shoulder. I'm just going to keep spinning as I go. All right, so if it's hit over this shoulder here and I go the wrong way, I'm like, oh, it's over here. I just keep running and catch it this way. And after you guys did it 3 or 4 times, every single one of you were absolutely perfect at it. Okay, so I just want you to understand that you got to make sure that especially when the ball's over your head, That's a do or die thing. You can't stop running. You got to keep running. Okay? Just keep yourself in motion as much as possible. All right? Very good. What else? Anything else? Coaches, we got anything you guys are thinking of? Pretty good shape? All right, that works for me.